Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. All right, let's craft together. Hey guys, today we're going to be testing out Siser's DTV, which is direct to vinyl. We're going to be testing out their new Easy Color direct to vinyl. All right. I ordered this from Amazon. You get 5 sheets, but of course you can order more, and it comes in 8.5 by 11. The weight of it feels heavier than just plain paper, and that's because it's vinyl. Okay, so you're going to have a white side, and then you're going to have the matte side. It looks a little bit grayish in color, so that's the side that has your vinyl on it. All right, so we will walk through the process on how to use this. So I'm going to be using, I want to say, in addition to the paper, you also have to have the mask. So I also have the mask. So I ordered this separately, but you can also get a bundle. So this has like the clear, what we call like transfer tape, but this is not transfer tape. This is called a mask. And one of the don'ts is do not try to use the vinyl transfer with this. Okay, so I'm not sure what else may work with it, but I actually have the Siser mask to go along with the direct to vinyl product. Okay, so we're going to be using these two products together, direct to vinyl, DTV, and also the mask, both by Siser. All right, so I'm going to be using an image that I purchased from Etsy to do this. And one of the differences here is that we don't have to mirror this image. We're going to leave it just like it is. We won't be mirroring the image. And we're also going to have Cricut to cut the image out. After we send it to our printer, we're going to have Cricut to cut the image out for us. And then we'll weed away any excess. And then we'll put our mask on top of it and then peel it away and then lay it on our shirt. Now, I'm going to be doing this on a black t-shirt or blue. I'm not sure, but it's going to be a dark color. And yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get ready to rumble. All right, guys, here we are inside Cricut Design Space. I've already uploaded my image. And for those of you that are new and unsure of how to upload your image into Cricut Design Space from a blank canvas, you're just going to go to Upload, Upload Image, Browse, and then wherever you have your image stored on your computer. Now, this one, I actually saved it to my desktop. And here's the image here. And so you would just click on that image, open. It comes in super large. And I always choose complex because I want all the fine details, colors, blah, blah, blah. So just select complex, and in the bottom right corner, click continue. And this is our image. We don't need to remove any background because it's already removed for us. So we're going to say apply and continue. And then you're going to get 2 options, either to cut the image or to print then cut, and you're going to select print then cut. You will know, one of the things I want to say is what you see is what you get. If you select this one, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to have to put some type of material on your mat, put it into your cutting machine, and then Cricut is going to cut out exactly what you see. There won't be any color. It's just going to be the outline of the image. It's letting you know exactly how it's going to actually cut. Okay. Now, the print then cut is going to, Cricut is going to send this to your printer because your Cricut machine does not print anything. but it is going to send this to your printer, and then you put it in your cutting machine, and then your cutting machine will cut it, okay? So you want to select the print then cut. You'll know it's selected because it'll have a green outline around it. And then you just simply click on upload in the bottom right corner. And you'll wait for it to come in to Cricut. And here it is. And then you would just select your image and say add to canvas here in the bottom right corner. It comes in super large, and for some reason your images are coming in unlocked. So what we're going to do is we're just going to change that first number to 6, and we'll tab over and we'll change it to a 6. Okay, now in Cricut Design Space, the largest print is 6.75 by 9.25, so we'll just type that in. That's the largest that you can actually print in Cricut Design Space. And then we'll go ahead and click on that lock to lock it. There we go. And so now everything is locked. But that's how you bring your image into Cricut Design Space. I'm going to delete that because I already have it uploaded here. And I already have the 6.75 by 9.25. And at this point, we're just going to click on Make It in the top right corner. And normally when you're doing heat transfers and stuff like that, or using vinyl, you would mirror your image and you would come here and select this. But with Siser DTV, you do not mirror the image, okay? Do not mirror the image, all right? So at this point, we're ready to click on Continue. All right, so it's going to come up here. We're going to say send to printer. And we have our HP. I'm using my HP OfficeJet Pro 7740. I only want 1 copy. I'm going to leave the bleed on just for a little extra outline around some of these letters and the image. And then we're going to click on Use System Dialog so I can select my own printer options. So we'll click on Print. And make sure I still have my 7740 selected here. And we're going to go to Preferences. And here I'm going to tell it that I am using plain paper. I'm actually going to try other matte inkjet paper. I'm going to put it on the best quality. And my paper, I want it to come out of my main tray. And we're going to hit OK. And I'm going to go ahead and come up on screen so you can see me from this point, because all I need to do is just click print. But I want to show you the paper again and talk about what side you print on. Okay. All right, guys. So here's our image that has printed out. You can't see the letters that are in white because, of course, our background is white. But what we're going to do is go ahead and we're going to tell Cricut. We're going to tell Cricut what type of material we're using. Now, I'm going to be putting this on printable iron-on light. After watching a couple of videos, I was told that that is the best setting. Printable iron-on light, even when you're doing dark, okay? So we're going to see if that's true. I'm going to go ahead and load this onto my mat. I'm using the purple mat here. And you want to make sure that this image is sticking nicely to your mat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my brayer just to make sure that it's nice and firm on the mat. I think that's good. And we're going to go ahead and put this into our cutting machine. And I'm going to try to turn this around so you can see it here, but still hear me. All right, we're going to go ahead and load. Now, Cricut is going to look for the registration mark, that black border going around your image, so that it'll know that you have this sat or placed on your mat in the proper position before it starts to cut. If it's not in the proper position, then Cricut is going to let you know, and it's not going to cut. It's going to give you a chance to unload your mat and then put the image on there right, and then cut it out for you. So right now, it's looking for all of the registration. It's looking for the registration mark to know that everything is as it should be. And again, we're using printable iron-on for light fabrics. And we're going to see how that holds up. So this is my first time using this DTV. So we're going to see what happens. All right, so I'm going to let this do its thing with the cut because it's going to take a minute because it has some very intricate details in here. And then I will come back, we'll deload the mat together, and then we'll go from there, okay? All right, guys, our image just finished cutting, so we are going to take a look here. We're going to go ahead and unload the mat, and we want to weed away the excess. So all the white is what we're going to be weeding away. So I have my little weeding tool here to help me out, and so I'm going to see if this works this time. And no. Nope. It ain't working. I think I need to put this through to have it cut twice. The one time, even though it's cutting, I'm going to show you what it's doing. So when I go to weed away the excess, maybe I'm pulling too closely. All right, guys, so this is the image, a little bit less intricate. It doesn't have any words or anything on it. It's just the image itself. So again, I'm going to use the printable iron-on light material setting, and I'm not going to put it on more pressure or anything. I'm just going to cut it just like this, and I'm going to let you see me walk through the process so you can see what I am saying. So I'm going to take and put this on the purple mat. I am putting it in the same orientation as Cricut has. And I'm going to put a little bit of painter's tape just to help hold it in place. Because for some reason, this doesn't, even though my mat is really sticky, this doesn't seem like it sticks down very well. So I'm going to use my painter's tape to help hold it in place. And I'm even going to use my brayer to make sure that this baby is sticky. All right, so I'm going to choose my iron-on. Setting here. It's printable iron-on light. All right, I got that. I'm going to go ahead and load. And we're going to see what happens. All right, so Cricut is trying to find using that registration to find our cut. it's going to get ready to start cutting. And once it's done, I'm going to bring you back. We're going to unload it together and we're going to see what happens. All right, guys. So yeah, it's finished cutting. I'm going to unload it together and we're going to take a look. And we're going to attempt to weed away the excess area. All right, so that's exactly what the issue is. If you have an image that has very intricate details, like my previous image, it's not going to work. But if you're using larger images like this that is not as intricate, then it seems to cut away just fine. I'm going to finish the process with you just to show you. But I would recommend that you not use intricate images. All right. Once you have your image, you're then going to take these Siser masks and the Siser mask is going to have a clear plastic side and then a white backing. And you're going to separate the two. Just like that. You're going to place this down on top of your image. Just like that. And then you want to make sure that your image stays stuck to the mask. So I'm going to use my brayer again. And you want to make sure you don't have any air pockets or air bubbles in here. And you want to then lift up your transfer tape. Yeah, this stuff is horrible. So you guys can see the bubbles. I'm gonna attempt to lift it up to try to straighten it out. But you have to be super careful with this stuff because it tears like paper. Even though they say it's vinyl, it tears like paper. Right. Never again. Yes, so see, y'all ain't got to worry about me, baby. You don't have to worry about me. You can see all the bubbles in the top, so I got to try to lift this up and try to get those bubbles out. Again, if you have to do this, be careful because like I said, even though it's vinyl, it tears and rips like paper. there we have it with the image on the mask. And now we're going to heat press this at 310 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 seconds. I was going to put this on a black shirt, but I might put it on the gray shirt because I really don't want this image on my black shirt. Or my blue shirt. I don't know if it's blue or black. It looks dark. So what I'm doing now is just trying to make sure I don't have air bubbles. All right. So we're going to take it to the heat press and we're going to press this on. The air bubbles are like, no. All right, so I'll see you at the press. All right, guys, so here are images on our shirt. We have a mask on there. I'm going to use my Teflon sheet on top. I don't know why, but I just feel like I need to. And I'm going to press this at 310 for 15 seconds. All right, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, this is a kind of warm peel, so I'm gonna go ahead and take our mask off. And there we have it, completely done. I can tell you that it does have a very soft feel to it, so it doesn't really feel like fabric transfer, because that's kind of what this reminds me of, with the exception of fabric transfer will mirror the image depending on if it's light or dark. But it has a very soft feel to it, almost like it blends in with the fabric, but you can still feel it, if that makes sense. Hold on one second. Gotta turn that press off. Let me put this around here so you guys can see it better. But like I said, intricate details did not work for me. They may work for you. All right, guys, so my cell phone, I need to create some space, so it stopped recording on me. But here is our shirt. So I'll give you a close-up look of the Siser DTV. And again, it feels like nothing is on here. But I don't know if you can hear it. You can hear it. It's not as thick as what fabric transfer would be when you do a fabric transfer. So it does have some advantages. I'm still looking for something that I can cut intricate images, intricate details, and get the same level of cut. Okay. But other than that, yeah, that's it. So this is the Siser DTV Direct to Vinyl. Don't mirror your image. You do need the mask. Now this one, we probably could have cut it out ourselves. It probably would have been a little bit, harder to get into some of the, if you're doing an image that has a lot of little detail in there, it will probably be harder to get into that. But you could cut around, if you need to. But getting in these areas would be hard. But anyway, yeah. So Siser DTV is what I used. And what else? I think that's pretty much it. I heat pressed it at 310 for 15 seconds. I did do a warm peel off, and it came off just fine. Now, they do say that they recommend that you wait 24 to 48 hours before you wash this, and that you should wash it before you wear it so you can make sure that all of the ink is out and that you don't have that ink up against your body, chemical chemical issues. So anyway, yeah, but wash it in cold water. I would recommend inside out to make it last longer. No fabric softener. And if you can let it air dry, air dry. But if you put it in the dryer, then just a low setting for drying, okay? Because you want to try to preserve this as long as possible. It's supposed to last longer than fabric transfers, but it's my first time using it, so don't quote me on that. When I use up these last 5 sheets, that'll be the end of it for me. But yeah, but that's it, guys. So I want to say if you're currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you guys so much for the support that you show me via YouTube. Um, if you're not subscribed to my channel, but you like my method of teaching, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. As you saw in this video, when it wouldn't cut that intricate, I didn't just take that image and throw it to the side and pick up another one and act like that's the one I started with. I kept you abreast of what was going on. Okay. So intricate is a no-no. Um, but yeah, if you like my method of teaching, then please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please, guys, comment because I love the comments. I love the comments. And when you heart my videos or like my videos or whatever it is out there, when you do that, that lets me know that I'm headed in the right direction and I'll continue to do more videos like that. Or you can put in the comments some things that you would like to see me create or to try to show you how to do. If you're currently subscribed to my Facebook group, Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters, then thank you guys so much for the love and support via Facebook. And if you would like to join my Facebook group, again, it is Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters. We would love to have you. It's a small group, but you can't ask a question and it not be answered in my group. Also on my YouTube channel, I have over 300 video tutorials on how to do all different types of crafts, not just Cricut related stuff, but some of everything. All right. All right, guys. So you know me, when I am my tutorials, I like to say each one reach one so that each one can teach one. All right. And you guys have a great day. I think she's cute. I'm going to put in the description where I got this image from too on Etsy. It's supposed to be geared more towards school teachers, as you can see with the earrings. You got a pencil and a pencil eraser. So very pretty image. All right, even though it wasn't the one I wanted to use, but stay tuned because I'm going to sublimate the image I wanted to use on a t-shirt here in just a minute. All right. All right, guys, have a great day.